Purposeful leadership, doggedness, innovativeness, and determination to succeed are the four cardinal driving forces that has kept the city of Lagos forging ahead and waxing stronger. We unfold and project the success story as it evolves and a core on the City of Lagos TV show. Let's roll. One city that makes news headlines across the global continent is the city of Lagos. So, what's new on Lagos Update? Let's find out on the City of Lagos TV show on TV Nigeria. We'll be right back. And now to Lagos Update. The Lagos State Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Folashade Ambrose Medebem, recently unveiled the forthcoming Lagos MSMEs Exclusive and Eco-Round City Trade Fair 1.0 at a press conference in Ikeja, Lagos, with key executives of the ministry, representatives of various strategic partners and collaborators in attendance. In a presentation, she articulated and outlined the rationale behind the event idea, set objectives, significant value and benefits to MSMEs and the Lagos economy, as well as the commencement date of the event.
From next Monday the 8th of December to December the 14th, 2025, the National Stadium, Surulere, will host not just a fair, but a celebration of enterprise, a celebration of resilience, a celebration of creativity, and a celebration of community. This event brings together 5 vibrant government areas: Surulere, Lagos Island, Lagos Mainland, Etiosa, and Apapa, including associated local council development areas, Apapa Igomu, Etiosa East, Etiosa West, Iru Victoria Island, Ikoyi Obalende, Lagos Island West, Lagos Island East, Yaba, Koka Aguda, and Itire Ikate, in a shared space where commerce, culture, and collaboration meet. Kosheleri. I think that deserves a round of applause. So I come before you with immense pride, proud of what Lagos has become, proud of the dynamism of our MSMEs, and proud of the vision this fair represents. And what does it represent? Ajé Parapọ̀ fún ìbílẹ̀ Èkó. Can we say it all together? Ajé Parapọ̀ fún ìbílẹ̀ Èkó. That is big, and we are proud. Lagos is a center of many parts, many communities, and many dreams. The idea of the Round City reflects our collective resolve to unify these diverse localities, linking the vibrant, unmatched energy of Lagos Island, the industrious spirit of Apapa, the vibrant heartbeats of Surulere, the lively bustle of Lagos Mainland, and the rapidly emerging business corridors of Etiosa. We must never forget that micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs, remain the engine of our economy. Across Nigeria, MSMEs account for over 96% of all businesses, contributing roughly half of our national GDP and providing employment for as much as up to 87% of our working population. Lagos, as Nigeria's commercial powerhouse, reflects this reality even more strongly. Our state, Lagos State, under the executive leadership of our governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, contributes over 30% to Nigeria's total GDP, powered not only by corporates, but by millions of small and micro enterprises, operating across our markets, operating across our streets, operating in our homes, across our homes and the digital platforms. In 2024, the service sector, driven heavily by trade, made up to 90% of Lagos State's real GDP, with trade alone accounting for more than half of that figure in the second quarter. These facts speak clearly. When MSMEs thrive, Lagos thrives. And when Lagos thrives, Nigeria advances. Hence, the purpose of this fair, anchored on 5 important objectives. So when we were approached and were discussing initially about this partnership, it was really important that our ministry's objectives actually synchronize and synergize very clearly with the overarching objective. And when I talk about the Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investments, our objectives are threefold: driving economic prosperity and growth, focusing on trade, and strengthening the organized private sector, working with MSMEs, which we're doing today, working with industrialization, working with startups, ensuring we focus on women, and right frankly, trying to ensure that all of this enables us to fulfill and meet the overarching agenda of Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, which is a greater Lagos.
That's our story on Lagos Update on this broadcast. Thanks for watching. In the exact words of the #1 citizen of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and I quote, "Today, Lagos stands tall as the continental economic powerhouse. Lagos is Africa's second largest city economy after Cairo, Egypt." All this, Governor Sanwo-Olu attributed to determination, consistency, productivity, and resilience of his government for a greater Lagos. So, how does this play out in recent official engagements of Mr. Governor? Let's find out. The Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, recently presented a 2026 budget, tagged Budget of Shared Prosperity, to the Lagos State House of Assembly members, with strategic party chieftains and cabinet members present. Mr. Governor, who stated that the budget is a product of consistency, productivity, and resilience, noted that the mission and vision of the 2026 budget is anchored on 4 strategic pillars.
As we prepare for the next phase of growth, our mission remains clear: to eradicate poverty, to expand opportunity, and to build a Lagos that works for everyone. A Lagos that is safe, that is secure, a Lagos that is functional and productive. Our vision continues to guide every fiscal decision that we make, where shared prosperity is not just an aspiration, but a live and felt reality. That's why this year 2026 budget of shared prosperity is anchored on 4 strategic pillars I will believe aligns very well under our Teams Plus agenda and the Parastatal Monitoring Framework. The year 2026 budget is anchored on the following 4 pillars: a human-centered approach, modern infrastructure, will build a thriving economy, and will continue to create an effective governance. Mr. Speaker, members of this House, our foremost priority remains the well-being of every Lagosian. To this end, 2026, we will expand access to quality education, we will strengthen healthcare delivery, we will widen social protection, and will accelerate affordable housing for all. We will provide urban renewal. We will push on waste management. We will ensure flood resilience is approached very well. We will ensure that women, youth, the older persons living with disability are all fully supported. Our goal in Lagos that cares, that includes, that uplifts. Under our modern infrastructure in 2026, our focus will shift from building infrastructure to integrating it, linking roads, rail lines, waterways, energy system, and digital network into a functional ecosystem. Smart city solutions for better connectivity. We will continue to push on traffic management, sustainable housing, and public service delivery. On thriving economy in 2026, we will accelerate economic growth by strengthening the medium skills, micro, small, and medium enterprises. We'll continue to ensure that we encourage circular economy initiatives. We'll be empowering startups, and we'll be advancing innovation across sectors. We will expand support for agribusinesses, manufacturing, technology, the creative industry, and tourism. We'll drive job creation, and we will be boosting competitiveness. Our aim is to fast-track the transformation of Lagos into an engine of opportunity and a global hub for innovation, trade, and enterprise. On effective governance, we believe that good governance is the backbone of development. We will deepen our fiscal reform. We will expand e-governance. We will advance automation of our fiscal system, and will enhance transparency across our MDAs. Security and emergency readiness will remain top priority. We will be supported by strong coordination and investment. We will continue to strengthen citizens' engagement to build trust, to ensure that Lagosians remain at the center of governance.
In reaction to the governor's budget presentation, the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Obasa Mudashiru Ajayi, commended Governor Sanwo-Olu's leadership, his colleagues in the House of Assembly, and of course the ruling party APC for keeping faith with the greater Lagos dream.
I appreciate Mr. Governor, his deputy, and his team for the good job they have been doing in Lagos State. Likewise, my colleagues, the 40 of us in the Lagos State Assembly, I thank you for your support, for your loyalty, your dedication, your resilience and sacrifice always to serve our people in Lagos State. God bless you. And I say very big thank you to our party through our leader in GAC, Prince Tajudeen Olusi, to the party chairman, and every member of our great party. I say thank you. God bless you. As you all know, our dear state, the center of excellence, has continued to be seen both within and outside Nigeria as the place where good governance is the norm, which readily explains why Lagos is home to all Nigerians.
The Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu-led administration recently signed an historic first-ever Green Commission bonds to drive a sustainable development, environmental protection, and climate resilience. Mr. Governor, in his speech at the signing ceremony, articulated the strategic benefits to the Lagos economy and equally noted that this transaction is now the largest bond issuance ever undertaken by Lagos State by any subnational in the whole of sub-Saharan Africa.
I stand here this afternoon with great pride and with profound appreciation to welcome all of you into this historic signing ceremony. Today, Lagos State once again demonstrates the power of possibilities when there's a push to do more for the people of Lagos. This is not just a financial transaction, it is a global statement of confidence in Lagos, the future, and the testament to our shared commitment to a sustainable development. As we gather here to execute the transaction documentation for the issuance of green and conventional bonds. We also want to celebrate two major achievements: the successful issuance of Series 3 green bond and Series 4 conventional bond under our 1 trillion debt and hybrid instrument issuance program. When we came into government over 6 years ago, the first bond that we issued in 2020 was the first and was the highest at that time, and it was just about 100 billion, 110 billion. And every successive bid, every successive bond that we have issued, we had to break our previous records. And I think the credit goes to all of you. And today, another record is being broken. Having issued the first Sukuk, our Series 2 issuance under this program, we've recorded another feat. Lagos State now issued the first ever green bond by any subnational in the country. We're set to raise a total of 14.815 billion. And at the conclusion of the book build, we received a bid totaling 29.29 billion, of which 27.79 billion fell within our price guidance. And so the green bond highlights our vision on environmental responsibility, which is part of the second pillar under our Teams Plus agenda. And so the allotment of 14.815 billion green bond, we believe, is a clear testament of our commitment to a sustainable development, environmental protection and preservation, and climate resilience. We are aligning with our long-term strategy to build a Lagos that is not only prosperous, but also environmentally secure for future generations. Equally momentous is our Series 4 conventional bond. The initial target was for us to raise 200 billion. But at the conclusion of the book build, total bids of 310.06 billion were received, of which 304 billion was within the range of our advised coupon. Given this extraordinary support and the confidence of the investors, we have exercised what we call the green shoe option, and we have successfully raised 230 billion naira. This transaction is now the largest bond issuance ever undertaken by Lagos State, by any subnational, by any in the whole of sub-Saharan Africa.
Earlier, the Commissioner for Finance, Abayomi Oluyomi, noted that apart from accelerating infrastructural development, the signing will serve as a catalyst for climate bond initiatives.
Today, we will successfully allot 14.815 billion today. This achievement reflects our state's continued commitment to climate-friendly infrastructures, sustainability, and the long-term resilience of our environment. The rigorous project selection process for the Green Bond underscores our dedication to financing projects that directly support the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and deliver measurable environmental benefits. It is also noteworthy to mention that not only did we obtain a second opinion on the green, but our Green Bond also meets global standards and are certified by the globally recognized Climate Bond Initiative. We also celebrate the Series 4 conventional bond. The state has raised 230 billion compared to the 200 billion we initially set out to raise. We have heard of the size of the book. We are constrained by regulations on the amounts we can take. But I dare say that our benchmark is now 300 billion or even 500 billion going forward. What we are saying is that the next bond, we should be talking about 500 billion. This moment is both significant and truly remarkable. The issuances are a laudable achievement and testament to the sustained willingness of Lagos State to access and responsibly utilize the domestic capital market, as well as the tremendous support and confidence that investors continue to show in our economy.
And still from the governor's office, the recently commissioned 233 units of housing scheme in Etiosa East by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is a strong evidence of potential benefits in a public-private partnership PPP deal. Governor Sanwo-Olu made this remark during the commissioning of the housing estate. He further noted that the project further emphasizes the set objectives of the Themes Plus agenda of his government and the government's sole objective to provide affordable, comfortable, and secured living conditions for Lagosians.
I'm delighted that after like a month when we went to Ajara in Badagry, we're here in Etiosa East local government to hand over a total of 233 flats and terraces of 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedroom, semi-detached as well. So what that means is that it is taking care of several economic mix from very young Nigerians or Lagosians that are starting their family with a 1 bed, to middle-level family that wants 2 bed, to even high upper-end families that require 3 bed and 4 bed. This estate is ready to take care of your need in one form or the other. And so our aim and our objective is to continue to increase the housing stock in Lagos. And over the last 6 years, I think we've modestly added almost 12,000 housing units in various forms into the housing stock of Lagos. It is clear when we say that Lagos is the epicenter of Nigeria's urbanization and a rapidly growing population. We need to infuse both private sector investment and public sector funding to realize that we can work collaboratively and we can quickly deliver on all of these housing estates. And so this also forms part of our Themes Plus agenda, which we continue to implement. Housing is part of the pillar where we talk about making Lagos a 21st century economy, which is meant to provide modern, affordable housing in a mega city of our size. And so one of our major strategies, like I said, is to encourage our working for housing delivery with our private sector. And today, we've also seek a technical support and also investment support from Urban Shelter. Urban Shelter is also a well-known name in some part of the country. They work well in the northern part. And we're happy that they can see that Lagos is ready to take on additional investment.
For his visionary leadership, governance excellence, and remarkable achievements, Governor Sanwo-Olu was awarded an honorary doctorate degree at the 2025 graduation ceremony of Rome Business School, Nigeria.
It is with great admiration and respect that we bestow this honorary doctorate upon Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in recognition of his outstanding leadership, dedicated service, and unwavering commitment to the development and well-being of Lagos State. His visionary approach and impactful initiatives have significantly contributed to the economic growth, social progress, governance excellence, and the promotion of education, equality, and justice in Lagos State and Nigeria. This honorary degree honors not only his remarkable contributions, but also his continued legacy of service and leadership that inspires future generations. As the Dean and founder of Rome Business School and Rome Business School Nigeria, I now confer on you the Doctorate of Business Administration, DBA. Now, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Dr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
In his response, Mr. Governor was very appreciative of the honorary doctorate degree. He equally seized the occasion to articulate and outline the efforts of his government to improve the educational sector in Lagos.
I stand here this afternoon
truly proud of myself and of the unique opportunity you have all given me as the 15th governor of Lagos State. As I stand here today, I have served this state for over 2,367 days out of my 2,920 days. I have labored for 56,808 hours to stand here as your governor. And I'm truly humbled with what we have jointly achieved. Because on the road to achieving the 8 years that you have given me, I spent almost 80% of my time. And so I stand here truly proud of what this award means to me. Because what it means to me is that I have 3 vice chancellors that are seated here. And when I became the governor, I had only 1 university. Now I have 3 universities that are Lagos State University. It goes to show that I'm committed to the upbringing and to the educational sector of our state. When we came in, we had the schools, but in less than 8 years or in 6.5 years, we've built more classrooms, we've recruited more teachers, we've built more students, more than we've done in the previous 25 years of this state. We have advanced educational courses in Lagos State to a level that it is now the envy of the entire nation of sub-Saharan Africa. At various times, in fact, as we speak, on a single day, we're going to be commissioning 33 new schools block in one location in Nigeria, Federal, where we call Ajegunle in Lagos. For us, education is not just part of our team's agenda. It's a beacon, it's a hope, it's a cardinal, it's the one that we believe that we can truly give to the future that is coming behind us.
The Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, presented the resolution of the recently held Southwest Governors Forum held at the Oyo State Governor's Office Secretariat in Ibadan. Key fundamental issues discussed revolved around agriculture, economic regional development, and most critically, security challenges affecting the Southwest region. Governor Sanwo-Olu, on behalf of his fellow governors, advocated for state police as a strategic measure to check insecurity, calling on the federal government to adopt other far-reaching security policies for the safety of lives and property in the Southwest region.
After extensive deliberation on various issues, including agriculture, economic and regional development, security challenges that are also affecting the Southwest region, the forum resolved as follows. The forum commends Mr. President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, on the very laudable effort and fight against insecurity and various economic reforms on all its developmental agenda. The forum appreciates Mr. President. The forum further expresses solidarity with the federal government in its efforts and the issues that have happened in Kebbi, in Kwara, and Niger states after the very recent spate of kidnapping at the government's Girls' Comprehensive School in Maga Town, the Catholic institution of St. Mary's in Papiri, Agwara local government, Niger State, and also at the CAC Church at Eruku, Kwara State. The forum applauds the swift response of the federal government towards the rescue of the Kwara adoptees and more than 51 students of the Catholic school, Niger State. The forum thereafter reviewed the current state of security within our region and took some decisions to ensure that the security of life and property of our people. 1, the forum agreed to set up a Southwest Security Fund, which will be set up under the Dawn Commission, and this fund will be administered by a forum of special advisors on security of all the Southwest states and they have been mandated to ensure that they keep on a monthly meeting amongst the 6 special advisors. 2, the forum also set up a joint security intelligence sharing and communication platform. The forum resolved to establish a live digital intelligence sharing platform amongst all the 6 Southwest states. This platform will exchange threat notification, will ensure that incidents are logged, traveler and cargo alerts, and coordinate state-to-state response, among others. 3, forest surveillance. The forum commends the effort of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. The forum commends the effort of our hunters, Amoteku members, and all other security agencies. Thereafter, the forum calls on the federal government to note the urgent need for enhanced forest surveillance across the Southwest states, and enjoin and call on the federal government to secure the vast forest belts that have become hideouts for all sorts of criminal elements. To this end, the forum agrees that the federal government should help deploy the forest guards across the Southwest states, with each state government responsible for providing the required personnel. The forum reaffirms their collective commitments to reclaiming the forests and ensuring that these spaces no longer serve as safe corridors for banditry, for kidnapping, or any form of criminality at all. On interstate migration, the forum expresses deep concern on the unregulated interstate migration that continues to pose significant challenges across the Southwest. The forum calls for stricter border monitoring, calls for data collection and self-identification of each Southwest states, and the forum wants to work with the National Identity Management Commission, NNPC, for proper identification. The forum agrees to intensify security collaboration to ensure that the interstate migration does not become a conduit for insecurity. Illegal mining activity. The forum expresses deep concern over the escalating illegal mining activities across the Southwest states. We see that it continues to threaten environmental safety, it continues to create public health issues, and of course, our regional security. The forum therefore calls for a comprehensive and enforceable licensing framework, which we believe will strengthen monitoring mechanism, and it will create a stricter enforcement action against violators who may perpetrate violent crimes under the guise of mining. On state police, the forum reaffirms its support for the establishment of state police. We're emphasizing that the time is now.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu recently declared open Africa's largest showroom household mall, Orca Mall, situated in Eko Atlantic City, Lagos. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in his speech, noted that the mall is a symbol and testimony of trust and belief in the Lagos economy as a viable, vibrant, and dependable business commercial space, an enabling environment where huge private investment can thrive.
Today marks one of those pivotal moments for Lagos. We're here to celebrate the grand opening of Africa's largest retail lifestyle shopping complex, Orca Mall. We're not just revealing or handing over a building, we're actually showcasing the symbol of what trust is in our economy. We're showing that there's a big testament when we collaborate, when we all have bold ideas and bold declaration of the future. We're also re-emphasizing that we believe in the space, in the economy that we're all thriving.
And so, permit me to first acknowledge very warmly the man that has made all of this bold, conducive environment possible, especially in the last 2.5 years. His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the flip side of it is that we're also here at a location we call, for people that don't know, Eco-Atlantic. It used to be part of the Antarctic Ocean, indeed. 20 years ago, some of us were here in the same position, the same premises that we are. We're all 15, 20 meters deep into the Atlantic. But today, with the vision and the courage and the commitment of a few Nigerians, I dare say, the Shagori Group, working with Lagos State government, we have indeed curated what we see here now today as the Eco-Atlantic New City. And so it is in that city, in that space, that represents Lagos, a Lagos that is ready for business, a Lagos that is fueled by innovation, and that is dedicated to providing world-class experience for both its investors and its residents. And so we often say that if you can dream it, Lagos will give you the platform to build it. And I think that's exactly what Orca, from a family business of less than 5,000 square meters into Africa's largest retail mall of over 50,000. It shows that if you can dream it, Lagos can help you create a platform to build it. Orca stands as a shining example of that promise. I therefore want to commend the Orca Group for your vision, for your resilience, and for the confidence in the Lagos story.
It was indeed a night of music, drama, speech, and award presentations at the Gold Award Night of the International Award of Young People in Nigeria, which happens to be a long-time initiative of the Duke of Edinburgh, with the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, as a special guest and host. Mr. Governor spoke on the relevance, value, and potentials of the award.
It is a profound honor for me, as Governor of your state, to host His Royal Highness and His Extraordinary Assembly of Dreamers, Doers, Mentors, and Global Change Makers. Tonight, our city stands tall as a proud stage for this remarkable forum, a gathering that represents hope, a gathering that represents resilience and the unlimited potential of the young people worldwide. Almost 70 years ago, His Royal Highness Duke of Edinburgh planted a seed, a simple concept with world-changing ambition to inspire young people to challenge themselves, build character, and serve their community. Today, that seed has grown into a towering global movement. More than 1.2 million young people now participate in the award every year in over 130 countries and territories, all united by a single desire to become a better version of themselves. Nigeria, I'm proud to say, is among the fast-growing participants in this global program, testament to the dedication of the International Award of Young People in Nigeria and the passion of our youth. Last year, I had the privilege of hosting the Silver Award ceremony, but tonight, we gather to celebrate an even higher achievement, the Gold Award, the summit of this distinguished program. The Gold Award is not merely a medal. It is a story of discipline, a story of service, and a story of perseverance. It is the culmination of hundreds of hours of devoted time to volunteerism, to physical recreation, and to self-discipline, to skills development, to adventurous journey that stretch character and broaden horizons. In today's dynamic world, academic qualifications alone are no longer enough. The life skills that this award cultivates is therefore of resilience, of teamwork, of joint problem-solving skills, of empathy, and of great leadership. These are true differentiators These are the attributes that build nations. These are the qualities that Lagos truly invests in. And we see our shared vision and our shared passion with the program of the Duke of Edinburgh.
For the Duke of Edinburgh, the event is about developing the youth for a greater future.
I hope that as you look back on what you achieved, that you get a real sense of satisfaction and that you feel that it was worthwhile. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment when you all have to be quiet, because it's not about you. It's about these young people. That's why we're here. This is what the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award is all about. It's these young people. This is your evening.
And finally, from the governor's office, the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, was quite impressed with the various thoughtful, smart presentations, challenging and forward-looking perspectives of the various speakers at the recently held Zenith Bank Tech Fair 2025 Future Forward 5.0. The governor was of the opinion that the goals and aspirations of the event creates an avenue for government to connect with the short and long-term potential benefits of the whole idea to bring more smart, young, dynamic, and innovative creative youths into the tech platform and space.
What I see happening here every year are things that we, even at leadership position, need to connect with. This is an activation that can bring life and real conversation to the young, dynamic, innovative, creative young people that we have in this country. They feel, when each and every of these pitches came forward and the MD was asking who will I go for, I said all of them. From the guy that is teaching us the tutorials in the university to the woman, the young lady that is talking about the menstrual sanitary pad and all the innovative ideas that she brings about. To Soweto, who I was telling the CPN director that we're talking about exchange convertibility, and if we are not careful, these guys are already far ahead of us. These things, they will do it far and out of banking industries, and this will be happening. And you can begin to see that our young people have the mind. To the ones that can come up and say that even what Honorary has innovated for a very long time, invoice discounting, they've given it another name, and they want to do it even faster, quicker, smarter. And to the one that talk about flow. Wow. You can see all of the creative mind, and you see all of the group interventions that have come here today. There's no other place that I want to be this afternoon, but for us as the government, is to see how we connect with activities like this, and with businesses like this, and with all of the fairs like this. I'm here, my Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology is also here. My Special Advisor on Innovation and Technology, they are here. And I kept saying to them that we also need to compete and ensure that our Art of Technology, we can wrap it up to the level of Zenith Tech Fair. Is that not so? Because it's only when we do all of this that we can take a lot of our very smart young people and give them the hope and the belief that they require. There's so many people that will also be standing here under the hackathons that are also smart, that's as smart as the ones that we have here. But we need to give them different platforms. The ones that will win the awards here, there's several others that don't have the opportunity, that are not in this room, that we need to be able to create those activities and those platforms from there. And so what I'm going to challenge Zenith with, from next year, we're not going to just be the 5 best winners. Because when we say that almost 70-75% of our population are young, dynamic, innovative, creative mind, they've all been displayed here on the platform here. And the way we can do it is we need to do it at scale. Scale meaning that we need to double up. We need to do it twice as fast, twice as hard, twice as smart. All of our friends are here from NIPS and everybody. Take along one person and work with that person. Take along 2 people and create an opportunity for them. There are several smart people, all of those panelists that have come here, and show that all of them have to go and see that what Zenith is doing, they also can.
Well, no doubt, Governor Sanwo-Olu's resolve to deliver on his Things Plus agenda is an indication that anything and everything is possible in Lagos when ambition meets execution. So join us for another power-packed broadcast from the Governor's Office platform on the City of Lagos TV show on TV Nigeria. Thanks for watching. The vibrancy and dynamism of the City of Lagos is phenomenal. Get involved, love Lagos, and live Lagos. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned next time.